Good day, students. In our previous lecture, we have seen the explanation for practice set 17 up to question number 4. Today, we will continue with practice set 17, starting from question number 5. So, the question is PTM is a rectangle. Write the names of pair of supplementary angle. Again, we have seen that all the angles that measure or the addition of the two angles that measures 180 degree is said to be supplementary angle. So we are given a rectangle PTMN. So the property of rectangle is each angle is 90 degree. That means angle P is 90, angle M is 90, angle T is 90, angle N is 90. So we can say the addition of P and M is 90, P and T is 90, P and N is 90. So keeping this as reference point, so PM 90, PT 90, PN 90. Moving to this as reference, so P, T and M is 90, T and N is 90. Since we have already seen the P and T, so T and M is 90, T and N is 90. The last one is M and N. The pair of M and N is 90. Since this is 90, this is 90. You all can see 90 plus 90, 180, 90 plus 90, 180, 90 plus 90, 180. Again over here also it's the same, 90 plus 90, 180, 90 plus 90, 180, 90 plus 90, 180. So the pair of these 6 angles can be formed from a rectangle whose measure is the angles which are supplementary. Moving ahead to the sixth sum. The sixth sum says, if measure of angle A is 70 degree, what is the measure of the supplement of the complement of A? This question is a bit tricky. We are given a measure that is 70 degree and we are supposed to find the supplement of complement. So first we need to find the complement of angle A. So the complement of A, for the complement of A, we will see, let the measure of complementary angle be x degree. So x plus a degree will be 90 degree since it's a complementary and the addition of angles for complementary is 90 degree. So x will be equal to 90 minus 70, which will be equal to 20. So x is 20 degree. This is the complement of A. Now we are supposed to find the supplement of complement of A. So for the supplementary angle, let the supplementary angle be M. So M plus complement is X. So M plus X is 180 degree. M is equal to 180 minus 20, which is equal to 160. So the measure of supplement of complement of major angle A is 160 degree. The question is easy but a bit tricky. Moving ahead to the seventh sum. So the seventh sum says, if measure of angle A and B are supplementary angles and measure of angle B is x plus 20 degree, then what would be the measure of angle A? Seeing the solution. So A and B are supplementary angles. We have given this. We are given this in the question itself. So again, the property of supplementary angle is addition of these two angles will be 180 degree. So measure of angle A plus measure of angle B will give you 180 degree. Again, the value of B is given as x plus 20 degree. So measure of angle A plus x plus 20 degree is equal to 180 degree. Measure of angle A will be 180 minus x plus 20. I have written x plus 20, but this is in bracket. In the next step I am opening the bracket, so the value in the bracket will be changed. So this will become minus x, this is plus, so minus plus is minus. So 180 minus x minus 20. So this is 160 minus x. So measure of angle A is 160 minus x degrees. So final answer we will write as, therefore the measure of angle A is 160 minus x degrees. This is the last sum for practice set 17. Moving ahead to practice set 18. So the question given in practice set 18 is, this is a diagram that we are given to us and we are supposed to write the pair of opposite rays Before that, we need to see what do you mean by opposite rays. Opposite rays are nothing but whenever two rays form a straight line. Whenever two rays form a straight line, that line is said to be opposite angle. The line, this is one line, this is another ray. Ray PM, ray PN. So there is an angle. They do not form a straight line. There is no straight line. So these are opposite angles. So this is angle, this is another angle. First question says, name the pair of opposite rays in the figure alongside. This is the figure given to us. So ray PN and ray PT, and the other one is ray PM and ray PL. These are the opposite rays. This is the point of origin. This is one ray, second ray. This is one ray and the other one is this ray. Moving ahead to the second question. Are the ray PM and PT opposite rays? Give reason for your answer. PM and PT, these are opposite rays or not? They have asked. So we can see that no, PM and PT do not form a straight line. So these are not opposite rays. PM and PT, they are on the sideways. If we have asked PM and PL, so yes, these are opposite rays. PN and PT, yes, these are opposite rays because it forms a straight line. But there is no straight line formed in the case of PM and PT. So these are not opposite rays. Along with this, practice set 18 gets completed. Moving ahead to practice set 19. Practice set 19 is a bit constructive part, but there is no very much difficult constructions. So the question is, draw the pair of angle as described below. If that is not possible, say why. Seeing the first question. First is complementary angles that are not adjacent. That means we are supposed to draw complementary angles. That means the measure of the two angles should not be more than 90. And the other thing that is given is that they should not be adjacent. That means we need to have two different angles. So I have drawn using scale and pencil. I have drawn the baseline, and then using the protractor, we are using the measure of 50 degree. You all can see, placing this as origin. This is the baseline, pointing at 50, and the other one using the same method. This is our origin and plotting at 40. So this angle is 50, this angle is 40. Addition of these two is 90. So yes, this is a complementary angle and these are not adjacent to each other. So these are two different angles. So this is the construction for question number 1. Moving ahead to the question number 2. Complementary angles that do not form a linear pair. So linear pair, the sum of a linear pair is 180 degree while complementary angles are 90 degrees. So there is no common thing in between. So there is no construction for this sum. So the solution they have written, if that is not possible, say why. That means they need reason. So the reason is sum of angles in a linear pair is 180 degree. 180 degree means they are supplementary angle. That is, they are supplementary. Therefore, angles in a linear pair which are not supplementary or which are complementary do not form and cannot be drawn. Moving ahead to the third sum. Moving ahead to the third sum, that is complementary angles that do not form a linear pair. So again we are supposed to draw complementary angles. So these are the two angles that I have drawn using the same method, that is drawn the base using a scale and then using protractor 60 degree and 30 degree. 60 plus 30 is 90. Again, this is a complementary angle and they do not form a linear pair. This is the explanation for second sum, that is angles in a linear pair which are not supplementary. See to it. I have by mistakenly said this for question number 3, but this is the question number 2. Moving ahead to question number 4, that is adjacent angles which are not in a linear pair. The adjacent angle, that means the angle should be next to each other and they do not form a linear pair. That means they should not have the measure as 180 degree. So I am making the angle as complementary angle. What I did is again draw the base using the scale and then marked as 2 points, that is 90 and 30. So this is 90, this is 30. You all can see one angle over here, the other angle over here. So this angles become 30 and this becomes 60. Since this is 30 and the whole is 90, so 90 minus 30 is 60. So this is 30, this is 60. These are adjacent angles which are not in a linear pair. Again, moving ahead to the fifth one. Fifth one says angles which are neither complementary nor adjacent. That means we are supposed to draw two angles and the measure of the two angles, that is addition of the two angles, should not be 90. That means it should be greater than 90, since they have asked for neither complementary nor adjacent. So again, using the scale, I have drawn the base. Using protractor, this is 70 degree and this is 60 degree. This is 60, this is 70. Addition of these two gives me 130. So this is the solution for question number 5, that angles which are neither complementary nor adjacent. Moving ahead to the last sum, it is angles in a linear pair which are not complementary. Again, this and the question number 2, these are same. In the question number 2, we are given which are not supplementary, and that means which are complementary, and for question number 6 it is which are complementary. So again, the sum of measure of the angles in a linear pair is 180 degree, but the sum of measure of angles which are complementary is 90 degree. Therefore, angles in a linear pair which are complementary cannot be drawn. This is the last sum for practice set 19. Along with this, we have completed up to practice set 19. See to it all the sums are completed in your notebook as well as your workbook. Some questions are extra in your workbook. Try to solve them as well, because the method is same, just the difference is in the values. That means here if I am explaining you about angles which are 60 plus 30, so there it would be given 20 plus 50 or 60 plus 30 or 40 plus 50. So the method is going to remain as it is the same, just the numbers will be changed. Along with this, that's all for today's lecture. Thank you.